Hi, Taurus. This is your November reading. I just wanted to ask before I forget if you would like, share, and subscribe. Also, if you leave a one-word question in the comments, I'd love to pull a card for you. Spirit, what message do you have for Taurus? Spirit, what message do you have for Taurus? We have a renewal. We have the Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Wands. Okay, I also like this Lenormand deck. It is tiny but mighty. Spirit, what message do you have for Taurus? We have the moon, we have the key, and we have the ring, which, I also have the rider at the bottom. Not sure if you're taking any trips, but it also could mean going after something. But I also love this inner deck because I feel like a lot of the time we don't take time to, listen to our inner self trying to speak to us. Spirit, what message do you have for Taurus? We have pull yourself close, let love guide you, and today's the day. And then it is never truly the end. Beloved in this, everything will be okay. So we already know the outcome will be good. So, starting off, we have a renewal. Review the past with compassion and forgiveness. Time to head in a new direction. Clarity in your life purpose. In your heart, you know what to do. So, renewal, as you can see, the family is here. I also know November is the month of Thanksgiving. So, spending a lot of family time, renewal. Sometimes this could be when it says reviewing the past because you're bringing in family from the past, people you've grown up with. Cousins, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, mom and dads. But I definitely see this as a Thanksgiving celebration. And pairing it with the moon, I know a lot of people have different interpretations, but I feel like this may be staying up a lot at night, thinking about things and, worry. And especially with Thanksgiving, I feel like we're all probably stressed and worried and always thinking about the millions of things we need to do to get ready for Thanksgiving. But this could also just be life in general, cleaning, maintaining the house, working, trying to do all of our daily tasks. But it says, pull yourself close. Every part of your being is deserving of love, so sometimes we get so caught up thinking about all this other stuff that, hey, take a break, enjoy the time with your loved ones. And whether you have big extravagant Thanksgiving or small Thanksgivings. I mean, mine's nothing crazy or huge, but I love that it brings us all together that time of the year because we go months and months and we don't see each other at all. But maybe this is a good time where not worry so much about all the tedious things and just enjoy the company. We have here the Ten of Pentacles, financial security for yourself and your family, inheritance or retirement, please. Peace and contentment in life, honoring family traditions, pride in the family tree, passing on knowledge. So here, it says honoring family traditions, so that may be, again, Thanksgiving. I feel like this month, a lot of people are probably going to get these kinds of things in their reading with the Thanksgiving time, but even if you don't have a big family and it's just, you and a couple of people, those are the best ones anyways. Less people you got to feed, less mess you got to clean. But also too, it could be really, really big families because 10's a lot. a lot of work to do to get ready for Thanksgiving. But not just pertaining to Thanksgiving. 10 is also, that's like the best of the best. You're at your, everything is going well. Everything is going good, which here you have the key. Not sure if you're purchasing a new home. This could be key to an idea. It could be key to, your new job. This could be interpreted in any way. I remember getting this key when I bought a new house, but it ended up being, especially paired with a Ten of Pentacles. I remember when I had that, I invested in a property, and the day I closed on it, I put it up for rent, and now I've been retired for 10 years. So, and now here's a 10, but I feel like a key, that can change your life. So I definitely see, especially Ten of Pentacles and a key, I see it being, a really great card for you. Let love guide you. Choose to see the good in the world today. So that's definitely, I feel like when I see this, I feel like Spirit's telling me it's singing me the Bob Marley song where he's like, 3 little birds on my doorstep singing sweet songs. Please don't worry about a thing. So like here with the moon, you had all this worry and all these things, but now, with all this success and all these great things going for you, the family gathering, enjoying all these special things, it says, choose to see the good in the world today. I think so often we're all caught up in technology and being on our phones and the news and the internet and all this stuff is just so overwhelming where we're in charge of our own destiny. We can make great things happen if we choose to. We can walk out the front door, breathe in fresh air, hear the birds. We have a good life. We have gratitude for the things we have. I think that's what a lot of people often forget about Thanksgiving. It's always, let's feed everybody, the house looked perfect, everything, bougie so I can post it online, when we forget about the whole reason that brought us there. And it's to be thankful for our family, thankful for having a full belly, thankful for having our, loved ones right there with us. And even the ones who've passed, to know that they're there in spirit. So I definitely see these as great cards for you. But I also see the Two of Wands. It says, taking the next steps, bold and ambitious choices, partnering with others who share your dreams, expanding your plans, continue to move forward. This could also be with career. And, I'm not sure if anybody's getting engaged anytime soon, but paired with the ring, that's usually longevity, long-term, commitment of some sort. Not sure if you're partnering with someone for a business or if you guys are brainstorming ideas to do together. I mean, you're a Taurus, you're an earth sign, so you guys are always very ambitious and always going for, and you can see where they're holding the world, that the sky is the limit. You can do anything. It says, today is the day. It is time to begin the journey. Oh my goodness. Definitely hear what you're saying, like, continuing to move forward. It definitely doing something. And here you have long term. I see a ring, but you also see the genie that could be, granting a wish. So if there's a new idea you have, go for it. Well, I'll see you guys next month. Have a happy Thanksgiving.